Yep.
Bill,
Ah.
Anna wants to see you for a second.
This is Thayne Ormsby, a 20-year-old man suspected of murdering 3 people using a knife. The victims were Jeffrey Ryan, his 10-year-old son Jesse, and Jeffrey's friend Jason. Over the course of the interrogation, Thayne is shown to exhibit certain traits that resemble a psychopath.
Did he bring you a coffee? When he gets back in here, I'll go get you one, alright? Do you actually want a coffee though?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll get you one in a minute.
It is in the interrogator's best interest to keep a friendly relationship with the suspect. This includes heeding their minor demands such as the request for a coffee. This eases up the tension in the room and makes it easier for the suspect to talk. Else, the suspect can refuse to speak and request a lawyer instead.
I'll get you one when he gets back in here. This is the first time I've cried.
Yeah. Let it out. It's a lot to absorb, buddy. It's a lot to process. I'm gonna go get him his coffee.
No, good.
Since you brought it up.
Okay, if you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop answering at any time. Stop answering any time until you can talk to a lawyer. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You do. Now, having all these rights I've explained to you in mind, do you wish to answer questions at this time?
Yes, sir.
You do. Where do you want to start?
At the start of the interrogation, the interrogator will try to remain passive and give the suspect the freedom to speak what is on their mind first. This keeps the suspect talking and reduces the likelihood of them requesting a lawyer.
Where would you like to start?
When did you go up there that night?
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night? What
Before
time was
dark.
it? Before dark?
6, 7.
Jason was there at this point?
Jason was there.
Was that the first time you met him?
That was the first
Okay.
time.
What happened? You're on your pedal bike?
It was on my pedal bike.
Okay. What happened?
I mean, how detailed do you want to be?
As much as you can.
So what, just walk through my memories,
Yeah.
Thayne. What do you
Walk me through it.
Yeah.
I'm already guilty, I might as well.
Right.
The suspect is not yet guilty as a trial has not taken place. The fact that the suspect thinks he is guilty and drops all efforts to defend himself suggests a lack of sound judgment, which is a trait of psychopaths.
Okay, so I'll start from the beginning. I show up, and my idea is to kill Jeff Ryan, take his truck, and kill Alvin Silsby because they were bad people and they hurt people, and I did them. And I thought it was some means of justification. I thought something good could grow from taking away them.
So you go in.
So like I said, everything was going fine, and I've been talking about spending the winter in the forest, just camping out.
In the forest, you
Yeah,
said? Okay.
building a hut.
Sure.
And he said, oh, I got nails. So he took me to the shed to show me nails, and I stabbed him in the back.
He's saying, what the fuck? Stop it. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't say anything to him. Okay. He's down. And
And
you
I
leave
go
him
back
there.
in. I leave him there, and I go back in. I stab Jason, and Jesse ran to the back room. So I chased Jesse, and he was the quickest. He just said he was scared.
The suspect recalls the murders in great detail without showing any indications of guilt. He lacks human empathy and emotions to the extent that taking human lives appears as a trivial matter to him.
What's going through your head right now?
I'd rather die. Honestly, to spend an entire life in prison as a slave, when everything I've studied and everything I've believed and everything has led me to believe that Freedom is the most important thing there is.
The suspect adopts a much more confident posture even when talking about how his life is pretty much ruined, suggesting that his self-esteem is inflated, which is another trait of psychopaths.
What would you like to have happen?
The best possible outcome from this,
Realistically,
realistically.
of course.
Well, I mean, obviously the families need to know what happened. They deserve an apology. It won't be much.
Yeah, I was going to say, what should we tell the family? What do you want us to tell the family? What do you want us to tell the little boy's mother?
That it wasn't personal. That it wasn't to hurt her. That I'm sorry.
The suspect has no motives to kill the 3 victims, and yet he proceeded with the killings despite there being virtually no benefits to him. This is a telltale sign that the suspect acts easily on impulse and has poor judgments, which are both characteristics of a psychopath.
What can you tell her, honestly?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't bring him back from the dead. You can't send me to Hades.
No. But you put him there. You killed his son. What do you want us to say to the mother? Or what do you want us to say to Jason's wife and 3 little kids? He has 3 kids, what, 1, 2, and 10 or something. Anything you want us to tell those kids? Other than the fact you're just trying to see if you're proficient or not? Anything else you want to say as we wrap up our interview?
I know sorry's not good enough.
No, I know. But you can throw it out there.
In one instance, the suspect appears to show remorse, and in another instance, he realized that he has no care for what the victims feel. This shows that the suspect often contradicts himself, which is another trait of a psychopath.
I'm more curious about anything than, I don't need to know, I'm just more curious. What would happen if you got away with this? We didn't catch you. Would you have continued? You think you would have done this again?
No.
Would you have gone and found that other guy that you had on your list?
Not any time this decade.
No.
I was completely ready to settle for a normal life.
Ultimately,
Just wanted a normal life.
ultimately that's what you're looking for.
All right, let me go check with my people.
Okay, you want to take your pen up with you? Is that your pen, Dan? You take care of it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I had to get you to sign it.
You sign it.
I dated it.
You dated it,
Okay.
I forgot to sign it.
That's fine.
My quarters are smaller than this. I probably won't have a window. Not that there'd be anything to see.
Yeah.
You know,
Best possible outcome.
okay.
Honestly.
Yep.
That good things could grow where evil was destroyed. You might not see it like that, but it's quite possible that these families will now become closer or stronger where they weren't. That maybe those children might be better growing up without their father.
The suspect only considers the practical outcome and never takes into consideration how the victims feel. He fails to understand basic human emotions and relies solely on practicality, on logic in his judgment.
As for the boy, he was so young. Too young. But from what I understand, he too was well on his way to Thomaston or further.
Yeah.
Here I am ready to go to prison, but as for me, I have a feeling what's going to happen is I'm either going to die in prison or be committed to a death sentence.
Thayne Ormsby was eventually convicted of all 3 murders and has received 3 life sentences. If you are interested in more videos of interrogations, do subscribe to my channel and check out my other works. Thank you.